of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
It is time to kick off the Target Series season number 9 season as we head to Daytona Beach, Florida for the running of the Hershey Kisses 300 around this 2.5 mile oval. On the pole for today's race is Derek Hamill in the 33 car. Who's outside second is Nathan Stapleton in the 55. Then third's Eli Bright. Fourth is his teammate Isaac Nichols. Rounding out the top 5, it's Jake Galloway, last season's Target Series champion. In 6th place, it's Jose Mills in the 6th. 7th place is Justin Lightning. 8th is Landon Lyons. In 9th, it's Max Rossi, and Matthew Logan rounds out the top 10 in car number 92. For the rest of the field, there's Devon Rudd, who's outside Tyler Fink in the 90, along with Mathis Wells and Luke Rainey to his inside. And then we have Casey Nanico and Delia Pez, with Sebastian Kukulon and Luke Jones. And we have Jeff Wright, who's inside Levi Jones in the 10 car. Then there's Matt Montoya and Riley Spurley with Leon Campana and Code Luigi in the 42, along with William Seaman and Danny Lloyd. Then there's Alex Fletcher and Adam McDowell, 2-time Target Series champions. And we have Max Anderson and Lord Delano. Behind them, Damian Blue and Trey Rainey. And we have Carson Bowers and Kashawn Richardson, with Benny Watson and Sebastian Dupain. Then we have Jay Rando and Michael Gregory, Jennifer Buford, and Anthony Hernandez round out our 40-car field here for the Hershey Kisses 300 Daytona. Let's go on trackside and fire the engines up for our first race of season number 9.
Drivers, start your engines!
40 cars fire their engines up in Daytona Beach, Florida for the kickoff of season number 9 of the Target Series. Daytona Beach, Florida, the Daytona International Speedway, the Hershey Kisses 300. It's going to be a crazy race for sure here today to kick off season number 9. Last season in this race, we saw a photo finish. Trip McGinnis barely beating out his competition by 1/100th of a second on the last lap. We have 18 laps to determine what's going to happen in this race. 2 and 3 wide action all day long. Will we see our first yellow of Speed Week? We have not had a caution in the Clash, in the Duels, in the Truck Race, and the IROC race. Will we see something different here today? Will we see a caution flag? Will we go 18 green flag laps caution free? We're going to find out. Down the front stretch, pace car, left turn to pit road. Derek Hamill has the field in his hands. 18 laps in the Daytona International Speedway. We are green in the Hershey Kisses 300. You saw the use of that draft right there and how it swallowed Derek Hamill up. Jake Galloway got a nice push. He leads lap 1, picking up right where he left off last season, winning the championship, now leading lap 1 here in Daytona. Yeah, but that draft swallowed Hamill up. Now he's up top 3 wide, falling back, still trying to gain momentum. He got such a good jump. Eli Bright was not ready to go. Allowed the 33 to get about a 3, 4, 5 car length gap over the rest of the field, and it hurt him down the backstretch. Just Lightning moves up with the race lead. Luke Rainey goes middle lane. Down low, all the way on that double yellow line. Sebastian Kukulon is downstairs, looking for some momentum into turn 3 to get to Justin Lightning. He's there. A nice push out of the 4. Sebastian Kukulon to get there. That's the push from the 10 of Levi Jones just behind him. Here comes Matt Montoya in the 13 car. Off the corner. Car number 4. Trying to enter the tri-oval in front. Can Levi Jones get there? Kukulon leads the lap. Levi Jones, though, is there in the 10. Out of the tri-oval, they're going to go off to turn 1, 3 wide now for the top spot for Matt Montoya. Big run there on the 13. He has a push from Leon Campana on the 29. William Seaman, Alex Fletcher on the bottom lane as well. Here comes Lord Delano, the 28. Matt Montoya clear out in front. Now down the backstretch, he moves up. Here comes Leon Campana to the inside. Scratch that to William Seaman down to the bottom lane. Kukulon gonna try and go middle lane now. The 4. It's Matt Montoya, clear. He can move down front of Seaman. He did. So Matt Montoya's out front there, stacked 3x3 behind him. Seaman clear in second now. Fletcher gonna try and get clear in third. The 44 goes with the 13. 62 goes low on the 44. Matt Montoya leads the third lap of the race. Fletcher, Delano, Blue coming on the inside, trying to make their way to that 13 car. They have a nice run going to turn 1 now. Here comes Fletcher. He's there. He gets down front of that 16 to Damian Blue. Here comes the 39 car of Carson Bowers, the 24, Benny Watson, Kishemerson, and a whole stack of cars off turn 2 now. Hungry Pack. They are 3 wide all throughout the field. Damian Blue a push from Carson Bowers on the inside lane. He'll move to the inside. Fletcher move to the front. Here comes Benny Watson, Kashawn Richardson, Riley Spurlitube on the bottom lane. Here comes Jay Randall, the 25. It's Damian Blue off turn 4 at the top spot. Benny Watson moves up with him in second. Damian Blue's going to come to the trial and lead the lap. He leads the 4th lap of the race. Now can Richardson get a push from Spurley to get up to that 16 car and make a run at him? So far, Damian Blue blocking nicely there. Kashawn Richardson trying to get the push from Spurley Tube. So far, that 24 hanging tough on the top. Right there, the 18 does finally clear. Richardson clear in second position. Moves up to get into the draft of the 16 down the backstretch. Now trying to get the run to get to that 16 car, make a move. However, he's just going to get clear in second for now. So 3 wide behind him. Michael Gregory down low with Trey Rainey pushing him. And they're getting a little tight back in the pack. The lanes aren't really organized. Drivers run just about half a car length higher or lower depending on where they are. And it's really kind of creating a stack of effect within the pack. It's very unorganized right now. You see Fletcher getting down to the bottom lane, the 62 back there, just forced his way in front of Sebastian Dupain. See how the lanes are kind of breaking apart here. The middle lane, the bottom lane, cars are driving all over the way. See Kovalucci go bomb to top right there, the 42. As Anthony Nunez, the 3, starts to make his way forward. The front 2 breakaway, Damian Blue leading Michael Gregory down the super stretch. Hernandez trying to get clear that 18 of Kashawn Richardson. He has teammate behind of Alex Fletcher, the 62. Jennifer Beeford, a Target Series champion. She's going to be just fine that 62. That's the car she drove to a championship a few seasons ago in the Target Series. So Jennifer just behind her championship winning car right there. She's in car number 60 this season, looking for some success in that car. Fletcher moves low. The 3 of Hernandez moves high. The front 2 are single file. Then double file behind them, make it 3 wide for third. Jennifer Beeford pulls out of line. Casey Nack on the bottom lane. The 22 goes 3 wide, putting the number 74 Sebastian Dupain middle lane. Now they look 4 wide off turn 2. Will this be our first incident of the weekend? There it is! In the pack, and around they go. Lord Alano. There's Isaac Nichols. It's the big one. And the Hershey Kiss at 300. Upside down for the 39 Bowers. Caution flag is in the air. Lord Alano gets heavy front end damage. We're racing it back. Damian Blue out front. Behind in second is Michael Gregory. Jennifer Beaver moves to third. Dane Lloyd to fourth. Nako to fifth. This is the pack that got away. Some more also got away. Damian Blue can lead consecutive laps. And the Hershey Kiss is 300. He leads them back to our first yellow speed weeks. That is the first caution flag we have seen this week. And it comes just before the midway point. And the Hershey Kiss is 300. It's our first yellow. Tyler Fink has damage. Adam McDowell in the 2. He's got some damage. 39 of Carson Bowers took a tumble down the super stretch. Probably got the most damage. So the yellow flag is out. The driver's going to sort this out. And we'll see what happened. Our first yellow of Speed Weeks. And the Hershey Kiss is 300 on lap number 7. We went back to this. We saw the 4 wide. We said this could be our first incident of Speed Weeks. And it was right here off the corner. 4 wide. Pinching together for Bowers and Jeff Bright. They get down onto the apron. Around goes the 39. Into Lord allows nowhere to go. Isaac Nichols, the 88, gets caught in that. Wells does a great job along with the 26 to get low. 28 comes off the wall. Spins down to the inside. She does. Jose Mills hits the 39 right there. Tyler Fink is the one that flips Carson Bowers over. We are lucky that was not 10 more cars involved in that. Bowers takes a tumble down the super stretch, landing back on all fours, tumbling again, ends up on his lid. Our first flip of the season comes at Carson Bauer's expense as he flips off turn 2 here in the Hershey Kisses 300. Once again, this 4 wide not going to work out. Jeff Bright got away scot-free. See, got down to the apron and got by. Matthews Rose did a great job along. Luke Jones getting low. See, Luke Rainey stopped. Eli Bright got low. See, Derek Handler, a pole sitter, and McDowell and some others did do a great job to get through all that. So this was a pretty big incident happening off turn number 2. And that, with the 39 to 28 in front of that whole pack, I thought that could have been 10 cars collected. And only about 3, 4, 5 of them got major damage. See, the outside lane got pretty good damage. And there's the flip. Is that Nathan Stapleton, the 55, getting slowed down, getting by. Bowers ends up on his lid. Tyler Fink, the one that flipped him. Lord Delano also got heavy front end damage in the 28 car. Back in front, after this caution period, Damian Blue has dominated the last few laps so far. Out in front in Daytona, and the Hershey Kisses 300. Damian Blue will be our race leader once we get back going at the halfway point of the Hershey Kisses 300 in Daytona. The field is in turns 3 and 4. Coming to take the green flag, lap number 10 will be halfway done with the Hershey Kisses 300. There will be 9 laps to go at the green flag. Out from that crash, Carson Bowers and Lord Delano. The rest of the field, 38 cars still left on the racetrack. Tyler Fink, the damaged car, he'll be 38th to restart. Out front, Damian Blue in the 16 has the race lead. Behind in second is Michael Gregory. Third is Jennifer Buford. Fourth is Danny Lloyd. Fifth is Casey Nacco, Cole Luigi, Max Anderson, Sean Richardson, Anthony Hernandez, and others, along with Riley Spurley. Looks like a car may have pulled off somewhere. Yes, there's a car blown up. It is Alex Fletcher. Another to the apron goes the 10 car. As we're back green in Daytona. Oh, that sucks for Alex Fletcher. He's having such a good day. Running up inside the top 10, set to restart 8th. For the 10th, Levi Jones, he pulled into the pits. I don't know if it was an issue or what to that 10 car. Front 3, stay single file. The first move is for 4th. Casey Nacco out of line on Danny Lloyd. But it's Damian Blue so far dominating here in Daytona down the back stretch of the race. And these cars are still trying to get up to full song. With these plates on the cars, it takes a little bit to get going. But Michael Gregory, he's going enough. He's going for the lead. Jennifer Buford moved with as well. That was a great synchronized move. I'm surprised the 60 went with that 52. Abandoned the teammate. Now, that's shocking that the 60 decided, hey, I'm going to go with the Chevrolet and abandon my Roush Fenway Racing teammate. Michael Gregory leads with 8 laps to go in Daytona. He's a Season 4 Gatorade Cup Series champion. He wants to win a Target Series race in Daytona. Casey Nacco, the 22, going to move for 3rd. That 22 team is no slouch here at Daytona. Won with Joe Sandrovich in the first ever Target Series race in Daytona. The 22 team knows their stuff on this plate track. Down the back, giving the push to Jennifer Buford. But Jennifer doesn't really want to make a move, it looks like. And now, Casey Nacco says, I'll make the move. 22 makes it down to the bottom lane in front of Benny Watson. They're stacked 3 wide for 4th on back. Watson has help from Trey Rainey, Eli Bright, Sebastian Kukulon, Landon Lyons on the bottom lane. Nanaco trying to get the draft off of Michael Gregory, but also keep his position down low. Gregory leads again. Nanaco has a nice run going to him, though, in turn number 1. Getting a nice draft at the end of the tri-oval. Getting to the back of that 52, but might need some help to make the move. But where can he get help? Because they're stacked 3 wide behind. Eli Bright going to try and merge in 3rd and try and make a run at the front 2. Down the back, Eli peaking low because he had such a good run off the corner. He made it on Nanaco. He's getting a push from Kukulon, but now the 4 goes high. Look at Eli Bright, the run to turn 3. Almost got to Michael Gregory. That 7 car looks like it's fast right now. Is it fast enough to get to the lead and hold it? We're coming around to 6 to go. 4 wide again, and around goes Riley Spurley. Watson collected. It's another crash at the end of turn 4. Jeff Bright spins around wildly in front of the field. And up and over for Sebastian Dupain. Riley Spurley flips as well as he got hammered by William Seaman. It's our 2nd yellow, the Hershey Kisses 300. It's going to set up a late race restart here in Daytona. The field took the caution flag. It was Michael Gregory back in front in the 52, Eli Bright 2nd, and Landon Lyons in the 3rd position. It's our 2nd yellow, Speed Week's our 2nd yellow, the Hershey Kisses 300. 4 wide off turn 2. Riley Spurley goes upside down. Jeff Bright gets hammered a few times. Sebastian Dupain goes upside down. Caution is out. Let's see the reason for it. 4 wide on the exit of turn number 4. It all starts with Anthony Hernandez in the 3 making an aggressive move to the bottom lane. See this hole in between the 8 and the 1. That's where the 3 car of Hernandez was. He moves down. Jeff Bright's there. They get together into Spurley Tube, into Watson. And those guys go for an uncontrolled slide off turn 4. You see Justin Lightning getting low and missing Benny Watson. Jeff Bright saves his car, but overcorrects. Back up into the 84 car. That is Max Anderson. Dupain gets hit. Cole Luigi got hit by the 8. Spurley Tube gets hit right there by Lloyd. 74 down into Seaman. The 9 gets drilled by Derek Hamill. Nathan Stapleton comes into it. Jeff Bright sitting there. Benny Watson may have actually saved his car from further contact in the 24. He may have just spun down to the inside in a slide. There's the 3 car, and he moves low on the 8. And that's really what kind of set this up. There's Watson going for a slide off the corner. I believe he made it without hitting anything. There's Colucci getting clobbered by the 8. There's the 54 hitting the 8 right there. Oh, those are some hard hits. Hard impact there. And the Hershey Kids is 300. This is the big one. Look at that. Spinning off the corner. Coming back into traffic. And that's where it happened. Look at the 13. Some others getting low and getting by. Oh, Max Rossi barely made it. 92 car got hit hard of Matthew Logan. Seaman went for an uncontrolled slide. Another look at it. So you'll see from this angle, Watson spin down to the inside, believe not hit anything. I believe he should be fine to continue on. The question is, who's he going to be behind? You see Wells barely missed that in the 1. The 2 teammates, the 60 and the 16, got high. Oh, Seaman got hit hard as well. Crazy crashing here in the Hershey Kisses 300 Daytona. Sets up our second yellow of the race. And back in front, Michael Gregory has dominated the latter portion of this race. Now the question is, can he hold it out in front for the rest of the race? Michael Gregory leads the Hershey Kisses 300 Daytona. In all likelihood, this should be the final restart of the race. We're coming to 4 to go in Daytona. We got very few laps left for drivers to make some moves. For the 62, it was a valve issue under that caution light that put him out. For Levi Jones, it was a header issue, so we had 2 mechanical issues at the same time right there. Out from that crash, Derek Kimmel, Jeff Bright, Sebastian Dupain, Adam McDowell, along with Matthew Logan, Riley Spurgeon, William Seaman, and Nathan Stapleton. 28 cars on the racetrack on the lead lap. Leading is Michael Gregory, Eli Bright, Landon Lyons, Casey Nanico, Sebastian Kukla on the front 5. Nanico moves high, Kukla moves to the bottom lane. Lyons pushing that 7 car. Can Eli make the move? He's still trying to get up to speed. Cars moving around. Trying to get down to the bottom lane as quick as they can. They know they want to be on the bottom lane because we're coming to 3 to go at the start-finish line. Down the super stretch. Landon Lyons made the move, but has no help down low. The Chevys go high. Kukla went high with Eli Bright, and now Eli makes the move in front of Landon Lyons. That's going to save the 98 right there. Into the backstretch, side by side for the top spot. Eli Bright down bottom. With Landon Lyons behind the 7 cars out front now in Daytona. Here comes the 98 Landon Lyons. He wants to have a say in this. The Ford Mustang to the inside. The Chevrolet Camaro. Landon Lyons. Side by side with Eli Bright with 3 to go. Look, watch car number 26, Luke Jones, coming into the picture. What does he do? Landlines off to turn number 1, the 98 car. He's pushed clear. Luke Jones, the 26. Gonna try and move forward as well. He's to 2nd. Justin Lightning, 97, moving up. Up the super stretch. Here comes Kashawn Merchant and his teammate Trey Rainey with them. Can those Joe Goods racing cars play nice and stay committed? The front 2 come down. Landon Lyons with Luke Jones. Coming off turn 4, we're coming to 2 to go. 3 Toyotas lined up behind the Ford of Landon Lyons. Do they stay with each other? No. Trey Ray moves low and Kashawn Richardson. 2 laps left and the Hershey Kisses 300. Luke Jones right behind Landon Lyons on his bumper. Looking for some help though to make the move. Is it going to be Trey Ray to help in turn 1? Hernandez the 3 moved down. He's going to go for 4th on Richardson. Luke Jones looking for some help from behind from Trey Rainey. Down the backstretch, the 20 makes the move. 3 doesn't know where he's going to go. Hernandez back and forth. Luke Jones looking for some help. Trey Rainey looking for some help. 26 comes down front of the 20. The front three unorganized, looking for some help to try and make the move on Landon Lyons. Off turn 4. This is the white flag and the last lap of the Hershey Kisses 300. Coming back no matter what. Front 5 are clear in single file. Trey Rain makes the move, Justin Lightning. They could have a shot. They stay committed with each other. They could have a shot. Landon Lyons coming here with a nice push off turn 2. Trey Rain trying to get Justin Lightning clear with him so they both move up. But Trey's the only one that does move up. Up the super stretch for the final time. Landon Lyons leads Trey Rain, looking for some help and looking for a run to make a move. I don't think he has the run to make it work. Off to turn 3 for the final time. Lyons down low to cover the spot. Trey Rainey on his bumper, but has no run to make a move. Off turn 4 for the final time. The Hershey Kisses 300. Landon Lyons in control of the race. Trey Rainey peeking, but it's too late. Landon Lyons wins the Hershey Kisses 300 at Daytona. No help. They could not help each other second on back. It allowed Landon Lyons to pull away the rest of the race. Lyons wins in Daytona in the Target Series. A great way to kick off season number 9. Let's go see the finish results from a wild Hershey Kisses 300 Daytona. Here are the finish results from the Hershey Kisses 300 at the Daytona International Speedway. 2 caution flags for 4 laps and 6 lead changes. 7 different drivers leading laps here today in Daytona. Landon Lyons leads the final 3 laps en route to his victory in Daytona. Trey Rain looked for some help from behind but couldn't get at the end. He ends up in the 2nd position. Justin Lightning ends up in 3rd because Sean Richardson in 4th. And Damian Blue, 6 laps, led the most of anyone. He rounds out the top 5. Luke Jones in 6th, Max Rossi 7th, Sebastian Kukla in 8th, Michael Gregory led 5 laps en route to a 9th place finish, and Anthony Hernandez rounds out the top 10 in the 3 car. Let's look below. There's Jennifer Buford at 11th, Casey Nacco 12th, Eli Bright 13th, Devon Red, Leon Campana, Mathis Wells, Matt Montoya, Cole Luigi, Jay Rando, and Benny Watson in the top 20. At the end, really only 19 cars were within that draft, and I believe Luigi and Rando had some sort of damage on their cars from that crash, the final crash of the day, that kind of put them off the pace a little bit. Danny Lloyd, Degria Pez, Max Aronson, Jake Galloway, last season's champion, of 24th for him. Jose Mills, Tyler Fink, Isaac Nichols, and Luke Rainey, the only cars that actually finished this race. 29th on down were out from crashes. Nathan Stapleton, William Seaman, Riley Spurley 2, Matthew Logan, Adam McDowell, Sebastian Dupain, Jeff Bright, Derek Campbell from the pole in 36th. Levi Jones and Alex Fletcher both had mechanical issues. Lord DeLano, Carson Bowers out. For some of these charts, they went upside down. Bowers went upside down, Spurley went upside down, Sebastian Dupain went upside down. 3 flips in the first race of season number 9 of the Target Series. Let's now go see the point standings. Here are the points after Daytona, the first race of the season. Not much change within the points. If you led some laps, you might move up a little bit. But otherwise, it's pretty much how they finished. Landon Lyons on top with Trey Rainey, Justin Lightning, Damian Blue, and others. Let's look down here, the rest of the points. These drivers down here know they had a bad start to the season. However, you can quickly recover. Only 1 race down of a 33 race season. There's a lot left to be determined so far in the season. And our second race of the season could be another wild one. We go short track racing in Martinsville for the STP 300. I'll see you guys then.